So.
And how much for a cask like that?
$1 million or more, £1 million. The Japanese used to just take Ben Nevis to Japan, and they would even, I think they would put it in a cask for a day, and then it would be Japanese whiskey.
I plowed through the Tweed Valley, and this is the Tweed Valley where they made the movie with someone called Ewan McGregor, and the movie is a long way down. With the AGP PR7 through Scotland. Oh, left. How beautiful it is. The road to the secrets of the whiskey broker. Not a whiskey distillery, but a whiskey broker we going to. So, let's see. Can't get enough of Scotland like this. There is one white cow there. How is that possible? All black cows. Oh, stay on the left side. Thank you. Is there something coming from the other side? Oh, look at this. This nice old bridge. Ah, lovely. Beautiful. Stay on the left side now. This is Creetown, and in Creetown there is a guy with a lot of whiskey who will show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why, oh, don't ask why. Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die. Oh, moon, of Alabama, we now must say goodbye. So this is a nice old city, I think. Well, stone walls, looks old. It's oh yeah, here the whiskey broker. It is a whiskey broker. Wow. The whiskey broker, Creetown Bond whiskey cask sales. Oh wow. Let me see. But where is the entrance? Oh, it's upstairs there. Creetown Distillers from Scotland's Forgotten Corner. Wow. So, park it here. That's it.
Come on in and I'll show you around this warehouse.
Oh, wow. That's all whiskey.
Some rum.
Ah, yes.
Some rum, not all whiskey.
Okay.
Nearly all whiskey, but they're all full, hopefully.
Oh, yes.
So
Shall I check just one random?
That one's rum from Fiji.
Fiji.
Fiji rum, yeah.
What's your story?
We just we started off buying and selling casks to whiskey shops in
All right.
Holland and Germany and Sweden.
Empty casks or
full casks?
yes.
So I mean, Europe especially has got far more whiskey clubs. You know, each little village or shop or town will have its own whiskey shop.
Yes.
Whereas in the UK, that's not really the case anymore. Everybody buys in the supermarkets here, but in Europe, we still have small
In
shops.
France and Holland,
Yeah,
especially.
Holland and Germany in our case,
Yes.
particularly because, and so those little shops might bottle one cask a month, 300 bottles a month, one cask a month, 12 months of the year, so it's 12 casks, but they might have 10 years worth of stock.
Okay.
So each little shop could have 100 casks. And we've got 48,000 here, so that was where we aimed. We aimed
48,000
casks.
casks here in this building.
Our target market was whiskey clubs, shops, private owners to some extent, but not really. Some people buy them for their daughter for their 18th birthday, or their son for their wedding, or
Yes.
whatever.
And this is also for the whiskey.
Yeah.
They are full.
Well, they should be. Various nearly full, hopefully it's quite full. That one doesn't look like it, or maybe that's the empty weight. That's the empty weight. The chalk numbers are the weight, but that's an empty weight.
Is that empty?
There should be 70 kilograms.
Well.
You can take one of these casks and divide it into 4 of those.
Okay.
And you could have 4 different flavours from the same whiskey.
Because of the 4 different casks.
Yeah, Oloroso and Pedro Jimenez, it's whatever the cask had previously.
Yes.
So if it's red wine, it'll give some red wine.
So you sell one cask.
We sell whatever anybody wants, really. It depends on how many customers they've got or what they're going to do with it. We store the casks, and then the customer decides, do they want it to taste like sherry? Do they want it to taste like bourbon or wine? And they pick the cask to give the flavour to the whiskey. And then if they want 4 different flavours, they'll divide that into 4. It works better because you will have whiskey enthusiasts who might buy one of each, where before they would only buy one. The casks are expensive, 4,000 euros. All the taxes paid after it's bottled. So our customers haven't paid anything other than to buy the liquid. It's tax-free at this point, which means when they leak or when they evaporate, you don't have to. Don't have to worry quite so much. You don't have to pay the tax.
Okay.
You're losing.
So they're going to count the bottles that's coming out of the cask, and not just one cask.
It's not even the bottles. It depends where. So because this is the UK, if it leaves this warehouse to be drunk, then you pay the UK taxes. If it's being exported to Holland, then there's no tax paid here at all. These are only little.
Oh yeah. How many liters are in these?
Between 480 and 600, really. The largest cask that we're allowed to use is 700 litres. But I mean, the heaviest that we've seen is about, I think, 702 kilograms, which is about 650 litres. There's another warehouse in there which has 4,000 casks, 5,000 casks. The oldest is 1960, 67, 1968.
Do you have them here?
Yeah.
When did you start?
2010.
So this
I bought this place in 2014.
in 2014 you bought this, so in only 11 years you filled it up.
Yeah, and then built more warehouses as well. Built new ones.
Wow.
We filled it up and built more. Something's being filtered here, bottling.
All right.
Much in it? Not very much. Not very much. It's only a small cask. What was it? Barrel. You pull the bung out. Whatever's in the bottom of the cask. Charcoal.
Charcoal instead. Oh yeah, because
you fire the cask.
Yes.
So that's what's left. Michael's putting it through some filters there.
Oh, that's the filter system.
So that it's crystal clear when it comes into the bottle.
Okay.
Otherwise you get everything. Spiders and wood and
everything.
Everything. So 212 kilograms going in each.
Okay. But what about the whiskey in Japan? Is that from here and then they distill it?
No, they've changed their rules a little bit. The rules on Japanese are different. I don't fully know. I can't remember what they are.
It's not that they use this whiskey?
Japanese used to just take Ben Nevis to Japan, and they would even, I think they would put it in a cask for a day, and then it would be Japanese whiskey.
That they buy it here.
Yeah, oh yeah, everybody.
Put it in a Japanese cask and with rice wine, and then they say
Japanese, yeah.
It's Japanese.
So what you saw downstairs being filtered goes into the tank, and then
all right,
it goes.
And there it goes.
That dump is on this one.
This is the one we actually saw being filtered, I think, So that's a single grain whiskey, North British from Edinburgh, Whitfield Road in Edinburgh, next to Murrayfield Stadium. So yeah, that's 1993, December 93, so it's 31 years old.
It's all the same, it's not a drop spill.
Well, it's the same, because that machine does it accurately. This one does too. Amanda's just not very good at it. That's all.
All right.
It's quite hard. This one,
Scottish humour.
you have to use your wrist to get this one. It's not as accurate.
You bottled it on the wrong label?
No, the customer changed his mind.
Oh, just like that?
Yeah. We bottled it in June last year, so 11 months ago. And then it's sat here, and he's decided now to rebottle it into another bottle type, just so.
Ah, it smells nice. What I see, they're all standing up. Why is that they're standing up here and on that side laying down? What's the difference?
These ones were sent to us like this, so they were stored like that before. And the reason that most of the distilleries are doing this now is because you get twice as many in. There's 7,700 barrels on this side, and there's 3,400 on this side.
And it doesn't change the taste or the liquid?
I don't know about the taste, but it does. There's a lot more evaporation. You lose a lot more this way.
Oh, right.
Not just evaporation, but leaking. You do get a lot more leaking this way.
Okay.
But this is all owned by one company. But the point is, if these were owned by individuals, it would be a complete nightmare.
Yes.
Those pallets, they go 9 back. So 18 barrels, 9 pallets back.
Yes.
And 7 pallets high. So 72 pallets. to get to the back one.
And
And so 72 pallets is maybe 4 minutes per pallet. So it's about 4 hours to get to the back. and if you do that, then you've got to put them all back again. 4 hours to get them all back again.
okay, so that's a bit too much for the small company.
Yeah, but as you look, the more you look, the more leakage you'll see.
Yes.
You know, you'll see.
And that's why I smell it as well here.
Well, it is evaporating as well, but yeah. So yeah, that is
I have a terrible urge for a bit of whiskey now, somehow. Goodness, so much.
that one, for example, there is probably one of the more valuable casks in the whole place. A 1998 Macallan cask.
Oh.
So that is 639 kilograms, which means there's probably 500 kilograms of liquid in the cask. You know,
yes.
You take away the weight of the wood. 500 kilograms is probably about 580, 590 litres.
Of the old Macallan.
Yeah, 1998, yeah. And so that'll be about 700 or 800 bottles, depending on what strength. So.
And how much for a cask like that?
$1 million or more, £1 million. It's about 800 bottles, and they're well over 1,000.
Yes,
well
but if you buy the cask.
Yeah, you still have to pay at least £1 million for that cask.
Okay.
Because they'd be selling, those would be retailing at £3,000 a bottle. So they'd be buying them at £1,500 a bottle or something. So that's well over £1 million, that cask.
Okay, just let it be then. Oh, that's why.
That's why it's off the ground, and that's why we can check for leaks.
And you see,
webs.
got webs. Yeah. Wow.
People think that a 25-year-old whiskey is much, much better than a 12-year-old whiskey. But I'm saying that the only reason that whiskey has been left until it has reached 25-year-old is because it was no good at 12. So it's because the cask hasn't given enough flavour.
Oh, that's
so you leave it for longer.
And that's the reason.
Yeah, well, there might be the odd case where it genuinely has been forgotten about. If you only own one cask, then yeah, you might have made that decision that you wanted it at 25, even if it was good at 15. But the big distilleries, you know, if they could make whiskey today and sell it today, they would. It has to be 3 years old.
Legally.
Yeah. So that's where that all the ones you see in the supermarket in the last 10 years, certainly they've started to take the age off the label.
Yes.
Because they know nobody will buy it if it says 4.
Ah, right, yes.
Nobody will buy it, so they've taken the age off. And they might actually be a mixture of ages. They might be 1 cask of 20-year-old and 10 casks of 4-year-old.